So Isaac, please tell us what's happening this in this forecast for everyone energetically and archetypally and all of that.
Yeah. So at the start of March, just sort of moving towards all the festivities. In April, we've got the solar eclipse and also Jupiter Uranus. So lots of stuff is happening. But really in a few things, we'll have this new moon in Pisces. And I sort of see this as it's almost a final lesson in empathy and detachment. These are the qualities we're really going to need for the next lunar cycle, which will sort of be from the 10th up until the solar eclipse on April 8th. And my feeling is that this is sort of this Pisces lesson that we need right now. We need to draw on levels of empathy, compassion, that we might not realize we actually had, understanding other people's position, even people who we are really struggling with. And we talked about this as well before, Colin, about how we are also struggling to put ourselves into the shoes of people who might try and demonize us in certain ways. And how can we still find the perspective and the detachment to understand where they're coming from? And this is such a quintessentially Pisces ability. I think the final sign, the end of the life cycle, where we sort of do find that inner peace before we move again. We start the cycle again through Aries and the first house. So this is what I'm seeing this new moon. It's like a test. It's like this final little kick into the Pisces archetype to really embody those qualities. And then we move into April and we're well prepared for whatever might come in April with the solar eclipse and then with Jupiter Uranus. The world is pretty hectic at the moment. And one thing we see with Pisces, lots of planets in Pisces and people who have strong Pisces, Neptune, 12th house placements, is this pull towards like self-sacrifice, even martyrdom. And we had quite a intense public act of martyrdom over the last few weeks, which has really impacted.
I remember you said that before all that happened. You were so spot on with that. I don't remember anything in American history of anything like that, even remotely close happening to that. Maybe it's blocked out, but have you ever heard of anything like that?
Not that's been so obvious and so unavoidable and so hard to ignore.
That's usually something that people from other countries do. It's not usually a United States thing. I would think like someone from like an Islamic country or China or something, but definitely not a United States person. That's really shocking.
Yeah, and it took a lot of people a lot of people reacted quite viscerally and emotionally in either direction. What it did was really bring focus on this quintessentially Piscean idea of self-sacrifice and martyrdom. And so that's you can see how that linked in so closely with the Pisces season and all these planets in Pisces. So what I'd say is be aware of that pull, quite a strong pull towards acts of self-sacrifice, and to do that in a very, not to say you have to ignore that, but to do that in a very conscious and moderated way, and not to get sucked into this energy, which is really heightened right now. So that's one of the key things I see at the moment. We do also have we still have a conjunction quite close between Chiron and the North Node, and that will be activated because both the Sun, when the Sun joins the North Node, that will be eclipse season officially, and the solar eclipse will be exactly conjunct Chiron. So this wounded healer archetype is there, and there is an association with difficult subjects like trauma, unescapable trauma, and also suicide, which are linked to Chiron in particular. And so I think that act of martyrdom was also, I think, tied into this North Node Chiron conjunction, and to be aware that that's going to be activated during the solar eclipse as well. So I just want to really put that out there for people to be aware that these energies are real and are there, and to just be ready, be conscious of them, be very grounded especially across March, moving into April, particularly people who are very strong, again, have strong Pisces placements. a strong Neptune in your chart, planets in the 12th house, just be on guard and understand that this will be, you'll be feeling things in this time quite heavily, and just to know that it will pass. But you do, particularly though, and I'm a Pisces rising myself. I have North Node in Pisces as well, so I feel this. I have a strong Neptune. I'm used to these energies. It's not just sort of every Pisces season it comes in. You sort of live with these things. So use that understanding and that experience that you have with these energies, with this sort of archetypal 12th house Pisces sort of vibe, to sort of help the collective through these times, in whatever way is possible, in whatever way you feel like you can be of service and of value. So I think they're the main things to keep in mind over March.
Everyone, with this new moon, the energy that's coming through is, you see, it's the Knight of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. So what you're really called to do is focus. It's the Earth of Earth, by the way. It's the second house. It's finances. It's Venus and Taurus. So you have some work here to really ground yourself. Focus on your finances. Don't be too taken up in the Piscean energy. Like he talked about, it's really important for you to understand that what you plant, you're going to reap a harvest for. Especially, I would say, look around April 11th through May 19th, which is the date of this card. That's where you're going to look. So whatever you're preparing right now, it's going to come out in a more full. The harvest is going to be there. This is so get more in touch with that pragmatic energy. This is the fire towards earth. So go and get in touch with your body. Contact a herbalist. Contact whatever you need to do to build up your physical body to handle these more etheric energies. I mean, the opposite of Pisces is Virgo. Channel those reliability, dependability. This is a wise male. You may actually have somebody that's going to offer you help with your body, with your financial situation is going to be wise. Don't reject it just because you think you know better. Listen to what they're saying, see what your soul says, and maybe investigate, because the universe has some strength for you. And also with your finances, I know you want to go into the Pisces world with this energy, but it's really important. Focus on your supply, but don't get too materialistic, too conservative. Still into the Pisces energy. Be careful of being jealous of what others have. You might be like, oh, well, I'm so equalized. Like, I'm Pisces. I'm so giving. What about these other people? I want you to focus on your supply. I want you to make sure that you are really taking care to not also be lazy. Bring some fire towards your physical surroundings, the root chakras, the lower chakras. Bring some fire, bring some zest. Think about the higher purpose of why you're in a physical body. You're not in the spirit world, you're in the physical right now. So there's a level of selfishness you should cultivate so that you can be a blessing to others. If your vessel isn't taken care of, if your finances aren't taken care of, you'll burden other people. So know that it is only, imagine the other people getting the benefit from what you're doing. So if this video, if anything that I've said has resonated with you, we really appreciate a like, a subscribe. Please comment what you feel about the energies. We love the comment section is your diary. If you would like, we're offering a package with $100, and each one of us gives you we spend 20 minutes giving you astrology and tarot. So it's a 40-minute reading for $100. It's really phenomenal because we both have this really complementary energy, and we'll be able to help you find some kind of insight. So you can see the links below, and go to my PayPal, type in you want that reading, and we can do that. We really appreciate you checking out Down the Wombat Hole, subscribing to his channel, checking about his stuff. And we want to thank you for supporting this community. We thank Michael. We thank all of the most benevolent energies and blessings coming through to everyone watching this. We thank you for elevating them in their position in life. We thank you for an attitude of gratitude, saturating everyone who's come into this channel. We want you to know you're here for a reason. Like, this is a synchronicity. You've matched our vibration. And you might even see like 11:11 on the time right now. Like, this is a synchronicity right now. So thanks to everyone who joined. Om Namah Shivaya.